Okay, our topic is rational fractions. Okay, and lesson number, it is lesson number 18. Okay, and rational fractions. Our topic is rational fraction, and in rational fraction we will study three things: definitions. Okay, definitions of function, definition, and other is vertical asymptotes, towards vertical asymptotes. Third is limit and horizontal asymptotes. Okay, clear? And first we study the definition of asymptotes. Okay, and after this we will define the rational fraction. What is rational fraction? Asymptotes. A straight line L is called straight line. It is our chapter number 9. Chapter number 9. A straight line L is called asymptom. Asymptote for a curve C if the distance between L and C. Line and C means curve. Okay, L and C approaches to just to zero as we will asymptotes is a line. Then for example, this is asymptotes. The curve will move to infinity. We move the curve to infinity, then both curve and asymptotes have the distance zero. Okay, distance between the L and C approaches to zero as the distance moved along L. We moved the distance as the move from the L moved along L. Okay, as a line for C if the distance between L and C approach as the distance moved along the L from some fixed point. Now, for example, this is our x. This is a 2. This is 2. Okay, and asymptom this C here. If we move the curve, this is the curve C. Okay, if we move the curve to infinity, if we move the curve along L, then distance between this asymptotes and L becomes zero. Okay, so this line L is called the asymptotes. Okay, asymptotes of this curve. Clear?
Yes.
When we move the curve, okay, along the line, and distance between L and C becomes zero, then we say this line L is called the asymptote. What is the definition of rational functions? Rational function. The function f is rational. The function f, the function f is rational if and only if and only if and this is the form of rational fraction. Okay, rational function. P of x, you know the polynomial P of x and Q of x. It is a ratio of two polynomials. Okay, it is the ratio of two. We can also say rational fractions. Okay, other name is also rational fractions because both P of x and Q of x are polynomials. Okay, where and denominator will not be equal to 0, where P of x and Q of x are both polynomials. Okay, polynomials and Q of x is not equal to 0. Okay, clear? This is the definition of rational function. Okay, I give you. Can you tell me P of x? This is polynomial or not polynomial? 2 raised power x raised power minus 1 plus 2x 3x raised power 2. This is polynomial or not polynomial?
No, it's not.
Not. What is reason? Not polynomial.
It has a negative exponent.
Can we take the power as a fraction? Okay, I write the Q of x. Tell me, 2x raised power 1 by 2. This is polynomial or not polynomial?
It's not.
Not polynomial. Okay, not polynomial. Can any give you any example of rational function?
Yeah.
Give me one example.
7x 5 minus 4x 3 plus 16x. I don't know. Minus 27.
Okay.
And then over like x5 plus 9x.
Okay, good. Okay, you should write it as f of x. Okay, this is a function, rational function. Okay. Now we study the graph, about graph. Okay. As a general rule, the graph of rational function graph of rational functions are not continuous. Okay, are not continuous because they break. There is a point where they break, where there is a point where there is a hole. Okay, if is not continuous. Okay, you have idea about continuous or non or discontinuous?
Yeah.
A continuous graph has the curve, continuous curve. Okay, and the discontinuous graph has the piecewise curve, okay, and they have holes. They have holes or sections of graph. There are holes and asymptotes, and okay, section of graphs are section of graph and section of graph are separated from other section. Two sections are separated by asymptotes. Graph are separated from the section of graph are separated from other section by asymptome. You have idea about hole and asymptome?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make the whole of graph? What is the whole of graph?
No, it's gonna be like I don't know. This is a hole.
But make the graph. Sometimes there is a graph and we get this as, okay? We get this as. Wait. Okay. See here. This is the whole, okay? This is the whole. Sometimes we get whole and sometimes we get asymptotes, okay? There is a something difference, okay? There is something difference. Clear? This is the whole. We cannot get this point. If we cannot get this point, then we say this is the whole, okay? This is whole. Now I tell you when we will get the whole and when we will get the asymptotes, okay? Clear?
Yeah.
There is some condition in which we will get the asymptotes and there will be some condition in which we will get the whole, okay? Okay, now this is our graph is not continuous. Our graph of rational function is not continuous. All points means it is not continuous on all domains. On some points it will be continuous and on some points it will be not continuous. Clear?
Yeah.
And the point of discontinuity, a point of, this is whole, okay? This is whole, and if our graph is as, for example, this is 2, some graph are like this, okay? This and this is called the asymptome. This is asymptomes, okay? This is our asymptome. A point of this discontinuity at any value of x, that would, if we get the denominator 0 by putting any value of x which gives our denominator 0, this means that our graph is discontinuous at point, okay? A point of discontinuity, you are understanding this point, a point of discontinuity at any value of x that would cause q of x to 0, okay? To become 0, q of x to become 0, okay? Clear or not clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, I give you example. Wait, for example, this is the function p of 2x plus 3 x minus 3. Can you tell me the point of point of discontinuity? Find the point on which point it is discontinuous. Can you tell me the point of discontinuity?
3.
Yes, 3. On 3, it will become undefined. It will become undefined, okay? Now, there are tips, okay? First, you know the definition of continuous function. Continuous.
No.
Okay. Any function, we can check our one function is continuous or not continuous, okay? Continuous function. A function, any point, we will check the continuity at any point, okay? A function f is said to be continuous at any point c. At 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 c, we are taking point c, okay? At c, if our function, we will put the value in function f of c. If our f of c is defined, if our f of c is defined, for example, we will not get the f of c as 1/0, okay? We will not get undefined, okay? F of c is defined. We will put the c directly without factorizing, without reducing. We will put the c, okay, in function. If our function is defined, first condition is satisfied, okay? And second condition, limit, you know, left hand limit x and right hand limit.
Yeah.
Negative side, we will approach the x to negative side, and then our f of x equal to L, wait, limit exists. When limit exists, when left limit x approaches to c, f of x exists. What is the meaning of this? It will exist if we approach the x from left side of c and right side of c, and our f of x value, by putting x is equal to c, our f of x approaches to some constant value, okay? Limit x approaches to c, negative f of x is equal to L, and limit x approaches to c, positive f of x is equal to L. And when both are same, then we say limit exists. Clear? Limit x approaches to c exists. It is clear or not clear? Exists, and its value will be limit x approaches to c, f, yes, is equal to L. It is clear? Limit, our limit will exist if left hand limit and right hand limit are both equal. Okay, in this way we will say limit exists. If left hand limit and right hand limit both are different, then we say limit is not exist. Limit does not exist. Okay.
Yeah, I know this.
Okay. Third condition is that limiting value is equal to functioning value. Limit x approaches to c, f of c is equal to f of c. Okay. Okay, I give you equation function, then you should check it is continuous or not continuous. Clear?
Okay.
I am giving you piecewise, okay? 3, x is equal to 3, okay? And x is not equal to 3. Uh, Find continuity at x is equal to 3. Can you check the continuity at x is equal to 3?
See, it's 3.
Yes, at 3. Check the continuity. Use the 3 conditions. If 3 conditions are satisfied, then our function is continuous.
It's
Okay?
3. The first condition.
Yes.
Yeah,
Write it.
functional value equals to the
Write it. Write it. First condition as f of 3 is equal to, what is answer of f of 3?
3.
3. Okay. Find the limit. What is the limit?
So for a limit of x approaches to 3 minus, it will be, which is 3.
You should write here x minus 3. Then put this value 2 into 3 into minus 3.
I
What?
wrote.
Okay, 3 and right hand limit. Okay, right hand limit, and after this find the limit. You should write the values, write the function. Okay, here 2x plus 3, 2x minus 3. After this you can write it. Okay, it is equal to 3. Then write the limit. This is the left and right. Okay, then you should write the limit. You say your limit exists, and limit is equal to, limit x approaches to 3 is equal to 3. Write it.
Wait, what?
This is left hand limit, this is right hand limit. You write this
Okay.
limit x approaches to 2, 2x minus 2, 3 is equal to, what is the answer of this? Okay, answer of this is, then what is third condition?
We did it. No?
You have written? See. Second condition is proved. What is third condition? See the third condition, okay?
Where's the third condition?
Third condition is here, see here. Limiting value is
Yeah,
equal
we
to,
did it.
where is written? Where is written? No, it is the f. This is first condition. This is first condition, okay? And this is our second condition. Okay, write in third condition as limit x approaches to 3. Check all these things. 2x minus 3 or f of x. Okay, you can also write it f of x is equal to f of 3. Clear? So tell me, it is continuous or not continuous?
Continuous.
Function is continuous at okay. 1 upon continuity at x is equal to 2. Check this is continuous at x is equal to 2 or not continuous.
No, it's not continuous.
What is, which condition is not satisfied? Can you tell me which
You
condition is
get the
not?
0 in the denominator when
Yes,
you
our
want to replace
first
the
condition.
functional value.
Our first condition is not satisfied, okay? Because see, when we will put, then we get undefined. Our f of 2 is not defined, okay? Is not defined. Clear? Okay. We will write the other thing. And cause discontinuity. Okay. If you should understand important tip, okay? This is tip means important thing. When will be asymptotes, when will be holes, okay? If p of x, p and q, both polynomials, p and q, p of x and q of x are their values, okay? P and q both are both are both zero, for some value of x, for some value of x. There is a whole, then there will be whole. When we put the value in rational fraction, we get in denominator and numerator both the zero, then we say this value gives us whole. This value,
Yeah, I know. I know rational functions.
there is a whole, there is a whole, there is a whole, okay? And when, if q is not equal, q is zero, q is zero, our denominator is 0 and numerator is not equal to 0, p is not 0, okay? Then an asymptotes result, okay? Clear, not clear?
Clear.
When we get both 0, then we will factorize it, we will factorize it and reduce, and then we will put this value and we get the number y, okay? If we start the example after writing this for whole, okay? When both p of then we will factorize it. We will factorize it, okay? If p of x and q of x can be factored,
I know all of this.
you know this,
Yeah.
okay? Can be factored so that, wait, I give you example, so that f of x can be removed, can be reduced, okay? Reduced, and we will removing the factors that caused the discontinuity, that caused the discontinuity, the again one continuity, discontinuities, the graph will contains only whole, okay? The graph will contain only whole, will contain only whole holes, if factors cause the discontinuity, if factorization, after doing the factorization, if discontinuities it does not remove, then we get the asymptotes, okay? If the factor after factorization there is no discontinuity, there is also discontinuity point, the if the factors cause the this continuities cues cannot be removed, so asymptotes will occur, asymptom. Okay, I give you example and then you choose fine. Example, catch the graph of surface. Okay, uh, and there is our salah time, okay? I am going, and after 15 minutes I will come, okay? You should try to solve this question, draw this
What?
graph, okay? After half hour we will study, after half hour, okay? No, after 15 minutes we will start the class, half hour class, okay?
Why?
Because there is important work. I'm going and I will come, okay?
But you didn't tell me before.
Because we have started the class late, okay? And I will come after 10 or 15 minutes, okay? Can you wait?
Okay, yeah.
10 to 15 minutes because we are Muslim and there is some salah time and so I'm going and after offering I will come, okay?
Okay,
And
yeah, sure.
maybe we have completed our half hour. We will complete our half hour after this, okay? Clear?
Yeah.
Can you solve it? First find the whole or asymptotes, okay? It is not true graph. First tell
Yeah.
me where will be whole, where in this graph there will be whole or asymptote. First decide this, okay?
Yeah, asymptote. X
Okay,
equals 2.
x is equal to 2. It is asymptote. You say x is equal to 2 is asymptote. Tell me it is why it is asymptote, not whole.
Because it is.
Because we can by putting x is equal to 2 we get only 0 here, okay, not above. Above is not equal to 0, okay, not equal to 0. Clear?
Yeah.
So we by after factorization or we put the value before factorization, okay, we get this. So we get 1. This cannot be factorized, okay? So we get 1 and 0 below. So it is asymptote. It is vertical asymptote or horizontal?
It's vertical.
First make the asymptotes, okay? And not make this line. First make the asymptotes. Make vertical asymptotes first, okay? Can you make it? Okay. Write the, write this is, write x is, write 2 here, okay? Also write 2 here. Clear? Not clear? Right, x is equal to 2. It is vertical asymptote. Vertical asymptote. Okay, draw the graph. Put some values before the 2 and some values after the 2. Then you can get the idea about the graph, okay? Clear or not clear? There will be 2 parts. Our graph is rational function and it is in fractional form. So asymptotes divide this graph into two parts. Okay, one part will be here in this side, here left side, and one part will be right side. Okay, clear? So
Yeah.
you put some values closer to this and then you increase the values here. You put some closer values, means check the graph behavior. Behavior is this way or this way. Okay, there will be one behavior this way because symptoms. Our graph will reach to the symptoms. Okay, our graph try to reach the symptoms. Okay, clear? And our graph will be as in this way. Our graph will be in this way. Two behavior possible. For the right hand side graph, there are also two possible way. Okay, two possible way. Clear? So you should check it. You should check it by putting some values. Use the calculator and some closer values. We will put some closer values to 2 and we will increase the values into negative. First, I say here is f, there is fx. We want to check this part, okay? Left hand side. Okay, you put some values. Tell me the values closer to 2. On
One.
left side, tell me value. 1.99.
Negative 1.
1.99, okay? Closer to 2. On left side. 1.2. 1.8, okay? 1.7. Closer values we are checking. Okay, 1.80, 1.88, 1.70. Clear? And then you increase. Then we want to check. There, our x is our graph will come to. We will increase 0, -2, -3. Okay, we see the behavior. Check it. What is the value of f of x? Put these values and calculator and tell me the answer.
Negative 100.
Tell me, put this here, put it point form. Write the values in point form. Okay.
Yes, I put negative 100.
Answer. What is answer? 1 upon 1.99 minus 2. Right. The answer.
Negative 100. 1 negative 100.
Okay. Okay. Good. Negative 100. Okay. Put other. You should try to write. Okay. I will write. Yeah. 1.88 minus 8.33. 1 divided by 1.99 minus 2. This is a very big answer. 1.99 100. Okay. Okay. You should put 8 minus 8. Okay. Put -8 -3. Okay. Okay. You should draw the behavior of graph. Okay. Draw the behavior by seeing this. Not there is no need of exact graph. Okay. You just draw the behavior. On 1.99 will be closer point. Okay. Closer point, and this will be, we consider this is 100. Okay. We consider this is 100. Okay. Here are any point. What will be the shape of graph? Can you draw the shape of graph? our graph is always negative, giving the always negative values, always negative values, okay? And here are more negative values when we are close to the 2. Here are close, more negative values, okay? When we increase the values, then our graph will be closer to this, okay? So this graph will be in this way. Clear? It is clear or not clear? Graph will be in
Yeah,
this way. And other side will be opposite to this graph, okay? Other side will be opposite to this. We will rotate it 180 degree, okay? Draw other graph. This is the one part. This is the one part, okay? Draw the other part, okay? Draw the other part. Okay? Yes, good, good. But it is not not parallel. You cannot make the parallel, okay? It is not good. It will approach. It will approach to y-axis, okay? When we increase, this will also approach to. Tell me what is horizontal asymptotes?
0.
X equal. What is the write it? Write the equation. Is not 0. Write it. Y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 is the horizontal asymptote. It is the vertical asymptote. Okay. Okay, I give you, this is the graph. This graph is clear. First, try to understand the asymptotes in these types of graph. First, we will decide the asymptotes. After asymptotes are whole, after this we make the graph. Okay. If there is a hole, then you should simplify and do factorization and then draw. But when there will be asymptote, then after simplification there will be also the discontinuity point. Okay. Now we move to next. Limit. What does limit x square minus 1 x plus 1 equals, for example, you should understand it. Limit meaning is that we will approach to one from left side and right side. Okay, limit meaning is this.
Yeah, I understand limits. I know
Okay,
limits.
you understand, then find the value. And our f of x will be the approaching value. It will be approaching value, approximate value. Find it. Zero. Yes, this is the limit. Limit x square minus 1 upon x plus 1. Answer is this. Okay, write the other question and then you should find. It does. Limit 2 plus 3x plus 5 equals.
$11.
Find the value of limit, okay?
11.
11, okay? This is 11. Okay, if we put the values from left side, right side, both side, we get the 11. Okay, so you should, what does limit x approaches to 2, 3x square plus 5 upon x minus 2 equals x minus 2. Indeterminate form. Okay,
Wait.
sometimes the limit exists, sometimes not exist. Okay, can you solve it?
I'm solving.
Okay, solve it. This is the solution, you say. When there is indeterminate form, then we will do the other method. Okay, we check this.
I'm solving.
You are solving. Okay, solve it.
You cannot solve it.
We cannot.
You cannot factor.
Okay, so but we will decide. Sometimes we get 0 by 0 form, then there is other method to find the limit. Okay, if we need to find the result, limit exist or not exist. Okay, so we will use the conventional method, means we put the values from left side, from right side. Okay,
But it won't exist. You cannot factor the numerator.
yes, but I say its limit exist or not exist. Tell me.
Does not exist. No.
No, it is. It
It
is
will
not
approach
always true. It is not
f of,
always.
f of x will approach two different values.
Yes,
It doesn't exist.
f of x will approach to different values, means some, if see here, if we approach to left side we approach to 1.9, 1.99, okay, 1.999. How which it will approach? Can you tell me on which it will approach this graph by putting these values? Can you tell me the limit x approaches to 2 minus 3x square plus 5x minus 2? It will approaches to which number? You can check it by putting the values, okay? You can check it by putting the values. This by putting this, you cannot get the undefined 0 by 0, okay? So you should put this, you should put
But
this,
it does not exist. We don't need to check.
okay, you say there it will approaches to negative
Two
infinity, okay?
different values.
Yes, yes, it will approaches to negative infinity. We say if after checking, it will approaches to positive infinity. Clear? X minus
Yeah.
2. It will be approaches to, so limit will not exist, okay? So limit, left hand limit and right hand limit are different. Limit does not exist. So when we get the 0 by 0 form, this is not the result that limit does not exist. Sometimes limit exists, okay? We do the next question. Hmm. If f of x is equal to 3x plus 2 equal to 0 when x is not equal to 0, when x is equal to 0. Okay, why does limit x approaches to 0 f of x equals, can you tell me the limit x approaches to 0 f of x? Yes, this is the limit. Okay, now we move to G. What does limit, we will use some special method for the when there will be limit is equal to x approaches to infinity. Okay, we cannot use this method for previous questions. Okay, I write the question, you should try to solve it. Okay,
I know this, man.
you know this. Okay, equals, do this. Okay, do this question, and after this there are practice questions. Okay.
Okay,
Mm,
so
this is last
I
question.
think it will be,
There are five practice questions. Okay.
it's gonna be 3/2.
Which thing you are using? Matlab, means we will in this type of question we will divide on x square. You are doing on x square, dividing on x square.
I did 3/2. That's the answer.
This is the answer. Okay. We can also do it by dividing on x square maximum power.
This is
Okay.
very long.
Okay. Okay. So good. Now we do the practice question. Some practice question. Exercise. To be continuous. It is given. It is continuous. Okay. And x is equal to 1. The value of x4 minus 1 upon x cube minus 1 must be equal to I give the option, then you should find it. Okay, minus 1, b is equal to 0, c is equal to 1, t is equal to 4 upon 3, e is equal to 4. Okay, now find. We need the value. Okay, value of function. You can suppose it as f of x. Okay, this is f of x. Can you find the value?
Four.
Mm, mm. No, it is mm, no, it is wrong. You should find which we think you should do. Find use the show me the method. Okay. This is continuous function. Okay. In continuous function, limiting value and functioning value are equal. See, understand it. Limit x approaches to 1 will be equal to this x4 minus 1 x cube minus 1 is equal to f of 1. Okay. Functioning value and limit value both are equal. You should find this value. This value will be the value of function. Okay. This is the example. This is the definition of continuous function. F of c, f of x is equal to f of c. Okay. Limiting value. This is limiting value is equal to functioning value. Limiting value and functioning value are equal. Equal. Clear?
Yeah.
You use if you put the limit, you get 0 by 0 form. Clear or not clear? If you put the 1, then you get 0 by 0 form. Okay. It is indeterminate form. To overcome the indeterminate form, we will factorize. We will factorize the numerator and denominator. Previous method, when we will divide on undefined, is when there is maximum power, and if power is this. If power is the limit x approaches to undefined, in this method, we will divide on maximum power x4. Okay. But when there is no x approaches to infinity, then we will do factorization to remove the 0 by 0 form, to eliminate the 0 by 0 form. Okay. Can you factorize it? Use suitable formula. This is can you use this formula above? Here is you can use this formula. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Use this formula to factorize it above x4 minus 1. And x square plus 1. Okay. And you also remember this formula. Okay. X cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b. Remember all these formulas. A square plus ab plus b square. Okay.
Yeah, I know it.
Okay, good. Mm, you can again factorize or not factorize. Do it factorization on this. Okay. And you remember we will put the limit when there is no 0 by 0 form. Okay. When there is 0 by 0 form, we will factorize. Sometime we will divide. Okay. Every term. Okay. X minus 1. This gives the 0 by 0. So we remove this by factorization. You write the limit. Okay. X approaches to 1. Now solve it.
How do I solve it?
Now you should simple put the
Replace?
value. See here, you get this, okay,
I
and
replace?
means you put the values, okay, clear? You put
Okay,
the
4
values.
over 3.
Yes, this is this will not now. This will not give the 0 by 0 form. 0 by 0 form is eliminated, okay, removed. by factorization. Now put it directly and find the value. This value will be the equal to the value of f of 1. Okay, you
Okay.
got at this value. Okay, good. 4 by 3 is answer. Okay. I read the simple question 4, and after this we will do next question. Limit x approaches to positive infinity 5x square minus 2 upon 3x square plus 8. Okay, our options are a is equal to minus 1 by 4, b is equal to 0, c is equal to 3 upon 11, g is equal to, your answer is 5 upon 3, e is equal to undefined. Okay, which answer is this is answer? Okay, I'm writing the 5. Our 1 or 2 question will remain. Okay, next time we will do new chapter. Which
Which
of the
one?
means 1 or 2 practice questions are remaining. Next time
What chapter?
we will do. There are many chapters, piecewise, transformation, asymptoms. Okay, I will select the chapter and I will tell you the chapter name. Okay, before the lesson. Okay,
Okay.
parametric equation are many chapters.
It's coming on SAT.
Parametric equation. There are many chapters. 22
It's
chapters.
on SAT.
Parametric equations. There is a
This
parametric.
is coming on SAT.
Please repeat it.
Will it be on SAT?
Yes. On SAT book there are 22 chapters, 22 topics. Okay, we have covered almost 6 chapters, maybe 6 or 7 chapters, maybe. Which of the following is there are some chapters are small, not large. This was the smaller chapter. Okay, not short chapter. The equation. Some chapters are short. Okay, for concept equation of an asymptote. Of y is equal to 3x square minus 2x minus 1 divided by 9x square minus 1. I give you option x is equal to minus 1 by 3, minus 1 by 3, b is equal to x is equal to 1, c is equal to y is equal to minus 1 by 3. Okay, c and d is equal to 1 by 3. Clear or not clear?
Yeah.
Easy. Do it. Find its answer. It is
Okay.
we find the symptoms after factorization. When there is a need of factorization, then you do the factorization. Okay. Otherwise, you think it is a whole. It is not whole. Okay. Which formula you are using the wrong formula. This is quadratic function. Quadratic formula. Quadratic function. You break this term. Okay. This is wrong.
What's wrong?
X. This is wrong. You
Wrong?
oh, see here. You should break this term. Can you break this term? Factorization means 3x square, and we will make the factors as minus 3x plus x minus 1. You know this form.
Okay, but my answers are correct. What's wrong with them?
What is your answer? Your no term is cancel out. What is your answer? Your answer, which is your answer?
No. You're saying I'm doing wrong. I'm doing correct.
Okay. You are doing different way. I am saying different way. Okay. 3x plus 1, 3x minus 1. Okay. You are taking maybe taking 3 common. Okay. You are taking 3 common from x. Yes. Okay. It is good.
That's right.
Now good. Okay. X minus 1, x minus. Okay. It is also good. Okay, next time we will do start new chapter and we will do 2 practice questions of this chapter. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, take care
Bye.
and